In this video, I'm setting up a very simple still life of my hand holding an object. I use this project typically to get people in class to start thinking about how to break down their anatomy into shapes. So if you look at what I'm doing here, I'm just making everything into either cylinders or simplistic squares, things like that. I'm not overthinking the overall shape of the hand. I'm just trying to get things as close as I can. I'm just laying down the groundwork, kind of like a skeleton of the drawing. Notice that the anatomy of my fingers are not proportionally correct yet. Coming over my initial drawing a little darker and adjusting the length of the finger so they are correctly proportionate to the object and the remainder of my hand. Once I have it how I like, I started going over my pencil with my gel pen. In this drawing, I noticed that the gel pen struggled to kind of fill in or write over the pencil, so you might get a little bit of sloppiness in it, but just try to adjust for that. Now here's the actual hatching portion of the drawing. This is what the basis of this project is. I want you to use our hatching method that we learned in class, where it's just, horizontal, vertical, diagonal lines that are not crossing each other. So they can't overlap, they just cannot cross each other, which means they cannot go in opposite directions of each other. That's cross hatching, which would be a technique that we learn later on. I want you to pay attention to the direction my hatches are going. If I feel like the hand has a round curve to it to the right, then I hatch to the right. So direction of your hatches play a big part in your drawing. I want you to be extra observant on how those shadows lay over the muscles of your hand.